Every year during the holidays, my friends and I from high school have a little Christmas gathering, and one of them always brings this particular cake that has become a tradition of the party. So thank you, Diane. This is her recipe, and it's super easy, and it doesn't require baking, and it's literally a fabulous dessert in no time flat. I'm going to show you how it's done, and then you'll know the secret. I'm crazy. All right, here we go. So all you need for this recipe is heavy cream. This is very, very important. Chocolate wafers. They're seemingly not always available in the store until the holidays for some reason, but I happened to find them. So I figured, wow, this would be a good time to share this recipe since I was able to find them. And powdered sugar and vanilla. That's all you need. If you would like to decorate it, she does it with some special Christmas trees. I don't have those, but I do sprinkles on top. So I'm going to show you how it's done, how easily it's done, and here we go. No measuring required either. So I take some heavy cream and I pour it in a bowl. Now, you can decide how much. You can do a pint. I mean, I think that's enough. I'm not going to make a huge one since there's only 2 of us here and I can't ship this. You're going to take your powdered sugar. Let me get a spoon. Now, some people don't even like their cream to be sweet, but I actually like a little bit of sweetness in my heavy cream. So I add some powdered sugar by, a couple, maybe like two heaping teaspoons, maybe 3. A little bit of our Penzeys vanilla goes in. And then you simply take a mixer. A hand mixer is fine. I have the big one, and oftentimes I'll use the big mixer just because then I can walk away from it and let it whip for a while. And this mixer happens to have this little attachment, which is like a whisk. But just to show you that you don't need any of these fancy tools, I'm just going to do it with this hand mixer. Very simply done. You just pop your... Okay. That was not supposed to happen. Okay, we're all set now. So you just pop your hand mixer in, and then you let it rip. You got to do this for a while. It takes a good while to whip the cream. You want to put your mixer at the highest. Can you hear me? Hello? You want to put your mixer at the highest setting and let it whip as fast as it can go. And even if you think it's not working, after a while it's going to thicken. You just got to be patient and keep that thing going until your arm falls off. Here. Oh, I can't get any closer. I'll bring it over there. Come here. Come over here. Come with me. So you can see it's getting, oh, you see what's happening? Wow, this is good. So you can see it's starting to thicken. What I like to do is get it even thicker than I normally would, because you want it to hold these cookies together when you start layering the cream in. So typically I might stop whipping the cream right about now. So you can see the consistency of it. But I'm going to keep going longer. I'm going to keep it going. Okay, so this is thicker than I typically would whip it, but because of what we're going to do next, you want it at a little bit of a thicker consistency so that the cookies will hold up together. So the next thing we do, and you can do this with either a butter knife, or I happen to have this little thin spatula I like to work with. So you're going to take one cookie, you're going to take a glob of whipped cream, a nice healthy glob like that. You're going to take your second cookie and you're going to stack it on top and you're going to squish down. Now you want it to be like a little bit of a heavy cream sandwich there, like that. And you can still hold it, and then you're going to glob your next piece of whipped cream on top like that, and then you're going to stack into a double sandwich. Then another glob of whipped cream goes on top, and you stack. So far, so good. Let's get a third one, get a fourth one going. Now, once you have a pretty healthy stack of these, like so, the next thing you can do is lay it down. like so. Move this over. So you've got it on your plate and it's standing up. And now we just stack them like this. So we take one, we put a glob on there, and watch what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up here. So I'm gonna just place it in there and I'm gonna squish it. I need 2 hands, sorry. And I'm gonna squish it together like that. So we take the cookie, we add a glob of whipped cream like so, nice healthy glob, and then we just press it on there. Let's keep going. So once you have your cookies stacked to fill your plate with a little bit of room on the sides of the plate, the next step is very simply to cover up the cake with the icing all over. So you just smear some on all around the sides, like so. So once Diane showed me how to do this cake and I made it for my family, this has become Olivia Polisi's favorite cake. Olivia is my niece and goddaughter, and she loves this, so every holiday season I make this cake just for her. Right, Olivia? Okay. Oh, that would have been very bad. All right, so here's what it looks like when it's complete and it's all covered. The next thing that I like to do is, depending on whether it's Christmas time or whatever holiday you might be making this for, I'm gonna do Mothership blue colored sprinkles. I just sprinkle a little decor on top, a little finishing touch. Here we go. Look at that. And then you refrigerate this for a couple of hours, but the important thing is when you slice it, you can't cut it like this. You need to cut it on an angle so that it shows the inside, the layers are not just like individual cookies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to come back to it in like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you how it's cut. Okay? Sounds good. This has been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours, and I have one shot at cutting this and getting it right. So let's try it. You want to go at this so if the cake is straight, you don't want to cut it straight this way, you want to cut it at an angle. So I'm going to try this angle. Here we go. Okay. Let me just get this one out of the way so you can see. And that's how it looks. Okay, Olivia, come on over. Bye.